Alright guys, today we're going to be taking a look at my new toy. I got a drone, so stay tuned through the intro. What's up? My name is Doug, the Bearded Outdoorsman. Welcome to another video. If you enjoy beard product reviews, outdoor gear, outdoor reviews, you've come to the right place. Take the first step, click that subscribe button. For those of you that have already subscribed, thank you, and thank you for tuning back in. So today we're going to be taking a look at a new toy that I picked up. I picked up a drone. Now, why do I have a drone, you ask? Well, I picked up a drone in hopes that because I do my videos outside, that I can take my videos maybe to the next level. Maybe when I go hiking, I can get some stellar footage from those hikes, that kind of thing. So I want to go ahead and give a review for you guys. I will throw this disclaimer out there. Before you make a purchase of a drone, make sure you understand and know the FAA rules and guidelines as it relates to drones. In this review, I'm going to be reviewing the drone and what I know of it. I cannot put any footage of the drone flying or any footage from the drone on this video if I plan on monetizing, because I personally do not have a 107 certificate, which means that I cannot fly commercially. And what that means is if I put a clip from my drone on my YouTube channel and hopefully down the road I'm able to monetize and put ads on here, the FAA can come after me if I don't have that 107. So just be aware of that, know the rules, know the guidelines, know what you can do, and have fun. You can, the FAA does allow you to, my knowledge of it, my understanding of it, the FAA does allow you to fly as a hobbyist as long as you register your drone and abide by all the rules and regulations as a hobbyist. That's what I'm flying as. All right, so the drone we're going to be taking a look at today is from Holystone. This is their newest drone. This is the HS700D, and it is pretty awesome bird. This thing flies so well. A couple features about this: it does have a 2K camera. It does not have an actual gimbal. It does pivot 90 degrees down, so it can view straight down and straight ahead, and you can remove your camera by unhooking this cord, if you can see it here, and there's a little switch there that you can slide your camera off. It does accept an SD card right there, so you can put an SD card in it to store all your footage. Your power button is here. Now I know with some of the previous Holystone drones, as soon as you put, there was no power button. As soon as you put the battery in, it powered on. This one is not that way. It does have a power button and your battery is here. One thing when I was doing research on which drone I wanted to purchase, one thing about the Holystone 700D is it has an approximate 20 to 22 minute flight time, which is above everything else. I mean, it's truly amazing amount of flight time you can get on a full battery charge. So you have a LED light here. These are brushless motors. One cool thing about the props on the Holystone is you do not need a tool to add or take off your props. You can just unscrew them and they come off. Another cool feature with the Holystone is the landing gear. You see the landing gear here. One cool thing about the landing gear is the assembly and disassembly aspect of the landing gear. There is a tab here, if you can see. If you press that tab and pull out, that will disassemble that, and then you rotate it and this comes off. You don't have any tools, any necessary screwdrivers or anything like that. You just put this in here. To reassemble, you put this in. Once you seat it right, turn it, lock that in, it clicks, and it is ready to go. So this thing is pretty remarkable. I've had a couple inexpensive drones in the past, and they were super difficult to fly, super challenging. This thing is GPS, locked in with GPS. It will not take off the ground if it does not have satellite connection, and which is a good thing. It has various modes. It's got follow me mode, it's got return to home, it's got an orbit mode. It has a tracking mode that you can pull up the map and tell it the route you want it to take. It also has 1 key takeoff and 1 key land, which is really amazing because my previous drones, they did not have that, and that's where I crashed. Most of them was in the landing aspect of it. So this thing is pretty rugged. It feels pretty solid. I will say I have crashed it and it took a couple dings, but it took right off again and was ready to fly. Now the controller is just a basic controller, nothing fancy. This does remove, and if you purchase this, it'll come with a little stopper, a little plug in here that you have to remove before you can mount your phone mount to the top. Your antennas fold in and close. And some of these buttons are obsolete because they use the same controller for their other models. But these buttons here are obsolete. They do nothing. And right here is a headless mode. This drone does have a headless mode, so regardless of which way it's facing, you turn the headless mode on, and away from you is always forward. It does have a way you can turn off the GPS. Has your joysticks here, which are removable to be able to pack it down. You have a camera button here, which you can use that button to take pictures. You have your return to home button, you have your lock, and you have your takeoff and land button here. On the back side, you have 2, which would be buttons on other models. They're not buttons on this one. Here you have a scroll, and that is what changes your camera angle to being here to down here. You can adjust that. Now there is a little bit of a lag in that. You have to play with it and get used to it, but overall it's pretty solid. Now I'll tell you that it does take 2K high definition photographs and video. The photographs are amazing. The video, there's a little bit of a delay. What you see on your phone live, it connects Wi-Fi. What you see on your phone is not real time. Is a little bit of a lag on that, but it does take really clear video and pictures. Don't judge it by what's on your phone. You just got to do it on the memory card. So that's where it gets a little bit tricky. If you do not have a memory card in, and it's going to save everything to your phone, but it's going to be a little bit grainy and that kind of thing if you're using the video. However, if you have an SD card in there, it's going to save it to the SD card, and it's going to be crystal clear 2K high def footage. It's going to be amazing. So comes with an owner manual, comes with a little logbook for you to record your flights, comes with prop guards and an extra set of props. Comes with a battery charger. Now that's the one biggest downfall to this drone, is the fact that it's about a 6 to 7 hour charge time if you have a dead battery, but you get 20 minutes of flight time. So they do have spare batteries are available on Amazon. I haven't picked one up yet, but I'm going to. I think I have one in my cart now waiting. All right guys, so if you're interested in a drone, I highly recommend this. This isn't one of those top of the line that's going to cost you $1,000. It's a couple $100, but it's really good to practice and learn and really play around with it and get the knowledge of what you can do with a better drone. This thing it's heavy enough that you have to register it with the FAA. However, you only have to register it, and you can fly as a hobbyist as long as you abide by those rules. Just make sure that you check into those before you make a purchase. But I will put links in the description below for this drone on Amazon, as well as the spare battery. And I really think it's an amazing drone for somebody like me who's just starting out with drones and learning what I can do with them. It's super, super easy to fly, and it has some of those features that the cheaper drones do not. If you're interested in a drone, definitely look into Holy Stone and the HS700D. Like I said, it is their newest model and it is pretty awesome. All right, guys, until next time, stay bearded, get outdoors, and God bless.